In this video, you will learn how to load and export files using MailCom's Expert.tools. MailCom Expert.tools is a browser application that provides versatile business data research and enhancement tools. Serious business professionals, marketing, sales, and purchasing managers use Expert.tools to leverage their business success. In the following, I will explain what to look for when uploading your address file to Expert.tools. First, I will introduce you to the main app window of Expert.tools and show you the icons and blocks you can find on the screen. Then, I will explain what kind of table filtering options you can use, and finally, I will show you how to export files. First, I will show you how to upload a data file to Expert.tools. If you start Expert.tools in your browser, first of all the browser will ask you to select the session folder where processing results will be saved. That means that after a finished task, like for example the keyword search, the processed data file will be saved in this special folder. So let's select the folder and confirm that. And now the file upload window appears. In this window you set the file parameters. Right now this is the encoding of your data file. At the moment you can upload CSV files only, but further formats may follow soon. The CSV files you upload should be structured as follows. The first row in the file is reserved for the column names like name, website, etc. And the data rows below are filled with the respective column data. Please note that the column headers as well as the column information must be separated by a semicolon, as you can see right here, for example. The encoding type of your data file depends on the application that you use. Expert.tools currently supports UTF-8, Windows 12.51 and Windows 12.52, which have been the Windows standards for a long time. UTF-8 is supported by most of the current spreadsheet applications like Excel or Google Sheets. However, the Windows 12.52 is not rare either. For instance, MailCom's Address Select or MailCom Address Designer software use this charset. If you really do not know what encoding type your address file has, either try Windows 12.52 or UTF-8. When the letters and numbers in the table are correctly displayed after uploading the file, then you have selected the right encoding type. To finally upload the file, you can either select your address file from the File Explorer by clicking on Browse, or just drag and drop it into this gray upload field. So let's try this. I've already opened the folder with my data file named data.csv, as you can see here. And to drag and drop this file, I just left click it and drag the file into this gray upload field. Now you should be able to see the start screen of Expert.tools with your business data file displayed in a tabular form. Now I will explain the icons and blocks you can find in this main app window. So first of all, the main app window of Expert.tools is divided into two parts. The dark menu bar on the upper edge of the page and the address table below it. The menu bar has several menu headings. Let's start at the left side. There we have first of all the file menu that includes the option for loading and exporting a file and the Expert.tools settings. The next one is the task menu where you can select different tasks. At the moment of recording this video, only the keyword search task is available, but some other tasks are going to be added in the future. Then there is also the table view menu that shows you which data table is being displayed at the moment. And on the right side of the window there is some important information like browser instance connectivity, the setting of a master account, and the Expert.tools version. If you want to learn more about the browser instance or how to set a master account, you can find special video links in the video description down below. Let's now move to the second part of the main window, the data table. You can see that the data file is being displayed here in a tabular form, similar to spreadsheet applications such as Excel, LibreOffice or Google Sheets. In the first row, as usual, you'll find the column headings in bold, and below the first column is the actual information about it. At the moment, the data table looks very crowded because every single column of the CSV file is displayed. Many of these columns are irrelevant for the task to be performed, so if you want to hide the columns which are not useful for your task, you can just show the columns you need. For example, you could only select columns like website and name. To do this, click on this small dark filter icon right above the table. Now you can select which columns you want to show just by clicking on the single fields. The black colored fields will then be displayed and the white fields will not be displayed. So let's remove some columns, for example, ID, this one, and click on OK. As you can see here, above a certain number of records, not all of these records will be displayed on the first page. To view different pages, in the lower right corner of the screen, you can click on 1 or 2 to view the respective pages. Click on Next or Last to view the next or last page. Or click on First or Pref to view the first or previous page. If you are not able to see all of the selected columns at once, you can use the scroll bar at the bottom of the page. The table also offers you other functions such as sorting the columns in ascending or descending order by clicking on the corresponding cells of the column headers. Just like this. You can always recognize the sorting direction by the small arrows in the upper right corner of the respective cells. You also have the option to edit individual cells. To do this, simply click on the corresponding cells. For example, here, and then you can edit the cell. And finally, there is also the possibility to apply filter to columns. For that, you can use the input fields at the top of the table. I will give you a quick example why this filter option can be very useful in certain situations. You can see that my address file contains business data of companies from mainly the US and Germany. So if I want to display only the US companies, for example, I just enter the keyword US into this filter field. And now only the companies from the US are being displayed. You can not only enter single keywords, but also whole phrases if necessary. By the way, all the keywords and phrases are being searched with the help of the so-called substring search. So let me give you a simple example for that. Let's say we want to display all semiconductor manufacturers. To do so, I can just type semiconductor manufacturer into the industry column. And as you can see, all searched records are already displayed, although I haven't finished writing yet. After I have shown you how you can load a file, which elements you can find on the main app screen, and how to hide certain columns, I will show you how to export a file. To do that, just click on the File menu and then click on Export. Now you can choose what file type you want. At the moment of recording this video, there is a choice between CSV and XLS. JSON will be available soon. We have now reached the end of this tutorial. I showed you in this video how to load and export data files and what specific items and blocks you can find on the main app window. If you want to learn more about Expert.tools, you will find more videos on our channel or on our Expert.tools website. If you have any discussion items, questions or suggestions, please let us know by commenting on the video below. You can also contact sales or just send us an email.